Anyways, you have reached the end of the cells and have examined them all. To the left, you see a. You can't see the left part of the stairway. I should have drawn that better. But what you see is one corridor, a staircase heading down, and straight ahead of you, there is a door in the wall.
I'll leave it up to you two. What do you think? Down or through the door?
Through the door first.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You approach this door, and it's got a simple steel pull handle, like the ones in the previous part of the prison. And what do you do?
Someone should open it.
Attempt to open the door.
Who's opening it?
You will go up and grab it, and then like open and hide behind it, revealing to the contents to them two within.
I draw my rapier.
I'm a shield. I'm a axe. A hat.
How far exactly do you open the door? Give me inches.
24 inches. I open it until.
When you open it, you hear you notice and you look down and snap, goes a string and goes boom, a huge boom of smoke, and fire just booms out. A plume goes out, and
but I was hidden behind the.
Therefore, you take less damage. You will take.
Is it a roll for a dexterity save?
Yeah, so you'll have advantage on that. All right, roll the dex. Everybody roll dex saves.
Reloading.
Balls. 24.
24. You take 1 bludgeoning damage from getting a bit smashed in the head, but it's just a bump.
I got a 19.
Worth, you take 4. Is there explosive damage?
Fire damage.
Yeah, you take 4 fire damage.
Or bludgeoning or whatever.
Yeah, you were in the fire path. And what did you roll, Mirwin?
5.
You take 7 fire damage.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that we were in a harrowing, dangerous dungeon, and we should watch out for things like that.
How much damage did you take, Worth?
4.
Yeah, so the smoke clears and you're all and you got a little singed, but now you pull the door open the rest of the way and there seems to be no more traps.
Yeah,
But
know
what you
that
see
Worth is kind of on you. You should be. You are the. It is your job to look out for traps. Yeah.
I'll disarm them if you find them.
Yeah, but you should also be looking ahead.
You're the one that opened the door.
Okay, fair enough. I will look for traps. I will look for traps right now. Very, very obviously, and mockingly of Worth. I'll be like,
well, you see,
looking for traps. Walking into the room, looking for traps, and I'm gonna perception check around the room for anything that could be dangerous. But
the room before the room is what you see is a staircase downwards. Just beyond the door, there's a straight staircase goes down. It takes you down about maybe 7 or 8 feet. It's sort of steepish, and opens into a chamber. The walls are slightly angled out, slightly curved wall in the back. And what you find here is what appears to have well, I guess go ahead and make your investigation rolls.
Oh, I threw that dice. 9.
22.
All right,
Nice,
22.
James.
Yep.
Mirwin, what'd you roll?
A 15.
So from the lay of this room, it looks like it may have once been a living chamber of some sort. You see the remains of a bed on the center wall in the back. Against the far wall, there's the remains of a bed. It looks like it had a bed frame and is now knocked over. It looks like it might have once been kind of nice. Whatever mattress was there is eaten by rot. There are some shelves with many eaten, rotted books. On the right, on the wall on the right, well, with the space between the wall on the right and a desk. The desk is half collapsed, and you can see some of the wood is a little bit better condition than the rest, but a lot of it's blackened off. The drawers have fallen out. There might have been a chair once, but it's laying beside it, behind it, in scraps of wood.
Is there anything?
And hanging from the ceiling, there is a chain with what looks like it might have contained a chandelier of lamps, but now it's actually been taken over by some of that yellow um, light emitting fungus.
This room is don't like it. See, there's that stuff again, and disgusting magic lie there. Ugh.
I would like to go look at the books and see if
Mirwin's looking at the books. What's you guys doing? Y'all gonna look at different areas of the room?
Warith, I know that you want to go look at the desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll go look at the bed, poke around a little bit.
All right, so roll investigation at the books. Mirwin.
17.
Almost all of what you see is completely destroyed by the centuries. There, however, is one small, very tiny, thin book wedged between two others that looks to be intact. And when you open it, it's written in. It looks like an ancient. It's an ancient script, but it's not the same script as in the tomes that you had found. It is some other sort of ancient language. It looks like it may have something in common with the what am I trying to say? Like it might have something in common with like a giant sort of language, maybe.
That's the only book that
That's it. That's all you find. That's got
I'm
really
going to put
anything
it
legible.
in my bag.
You keep it.
Write that down.
Warith, check out that desk. The collapsed side is in worse condition than the side that's still up a little bit. That's the wood is still okay on some of it.
Ooh, so I'm rolling investigation.
Yes.
21.
It appears that one of the drawers is still intact. On pulling it, the lock just breaks and comes on out. It
You didn't check for traps.
just flimsily, You didn't again, but there was no trap on this one.
Oh.
Thank God. Um, this drawer contains, by some miracle, there is a leather book that's strapped shut, kind of like a moleskin kind of thing. It's dirty and gross and dusty, but it looks to have escaped much rot.
I went to pick it up and look in it.
Upon examination, it is also written in a language you don't understand. However, what you can gather from looking at it is it looks to be the submissions and entries in it look to be in the form of a logbook of some sort, like filling out what might be dates, along with dates with other things written under them, in some sort of inventory almost, or planned inventory.
Interesting. I want to take it with us.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm
Anything
tossing the
else
bed.
in the desk?
What's that?
Anything else in the desk?
That's basically all you find. There was just that one drawer. Go ahead and roll investigation on the bed.
14.
So on a first investigation, so it's collapsed on the floor on the ground. There's a lot of rot on it. You kind of scoot some of it over, and you come face to face with a skull.
Oh.
It's not human. It's got different. It's humanoid, but it's got different features. It's just slightly shaped differently, almost more angular,
Is it
slimmer.
an Ezid? Or does it
Roll,
match the totems that we've seen?
roll history.
It's my third natural one.
You, as you see this skull, you're
Into the
not
goblin.
you get eaten by the goblin. You're not sure what it is, but you grow greatly frightened of it, and that's mainly, you might be able to figure it out had you not become you. And in fact, you gained the frightened condition upon looking at it.
I hit it with my bow staff, and I punted out of there.
And it shatters against the wall. You didn't even have time to examine and think what it might have been, really.
What was that, Bew?
I don't know. I was pulling back some covers, and there was a man. It scared me. I'm sorry.
Where's the
And
man?
he goes, yeah, in the bed.
Get you a little excited, did it?
You know, it was scary, and that's it.
Oh,
It
his
scared
head
me.
is-
It jump scared me. It popped up like bah, and it was. What else are you to do? You're going to hit it with the stick into the other room, yeah? That's what any one of us would have done. Tried to tell
Right.
me different.
Right.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, see, I am well within my my bounds of freaking out.
That's all that's obvious in this room. You guys do anything else in here?
Poop my pants.
Look for things that aren't obvious.
You already rolled investigation.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but like, well, what are we gonna do?
Well, since you smashed this person's head, I guess we won't
Yeah,
know
well,
what
it
he was.
it
He was scared to
jumped
face
up at
his
me.
latent tendencies towards this man in the bed, and brought up some urges in him that he wasn't prepared to face.
Gay field fun.
What are you trying to say?
Maybe he was adopted. Maybe he really is.
That whole last like sentence that you said and what Mirren said dropped out.
We said you were adopted and really a gay field fawn.
You know, listen, I am not a field fawn, first of all. And second of all, I do not have any urges with men in bed.
You had an urge with that man and you bashed his head in for it.
Yeah, okay, sure. You know what? If I have one urge with men in bed, it is to bash their heads. Just to pound them. Wait.
Okay, so, I mean,
Oh,
never mind. I'm not going to continue this conversation.
let's get out of here. See what else we can find.
Yeah, do we want to poke around the walls real quick and just, you know, have a feeling that one of these walls are hidden or something?
I want to
That's the
look
way
up and see if
dungeons
there's
are.
any blood vine.
You've seen no
Now.
blood vine.
Certainly,
The ceiling's
we
not
would
very
have been
tall.
attacked by it by now. If there were blood vines in here.
I guess we poke at the walls on our way out.
You poke at the walls, and I guess you can. I guess you can roll investigation one more time to just poke at them.
That means we're not gonna find it.
19.
19.
Yeah, there's nothing
20,
in these walls.
Not natural.
There's no hidden anything in these walls. So you head back up the staircase and into the main hall again. Now facing that that staircase to your that is now to your right, the downward one.
I look for traps. Before we go
Like
down those stairs.
Like entering the staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, good roll investigation for traps.
Oh, 6.
You see no traps.
I don't see any traps, y'all.
You first then.
Okay.
You head down the staircase, taking point. Nothing bad happens. You reach the landing, and here you see an interesting patch of broken wall, and from it is growing several of those tilla vegetables. They're a little bit paler in color, but there's a patch of 4 or 5 of them.
I
There you
bet
go.
Shala would like those.
I bet I would like those. Yeah, we have food.
I'd rather eat the leather book I found.
I'll go collect those and inspect them for any like magical tainting.
Roll survival.
It's not great. 7.
You detect no magical tainting, but they don't seem poisonous to you.
Stop yourself with that.
I've got a tuber.
The taste is, let's say, tangy compared to your standard tilla.
They're very good.
It'll be okay.
Perfect.
These things are going to give you a stomach ache.
Perfectly good vegetable, and you know, after all the fights that we've had with the stupid vines, we might as well win some back for the sentient meat races. Yeah. We eat plants. You hear that, Redvine? We eat you.
Oh, but when I suggest making a stew out of the
No, but these are actually
Really?
like nutritious and don't leak like a
Creamy
pussy like a
pus.
juice. Yeah. Ugh. I don't even want to eat, and I throw the rest of the tilla down. Ugh.
So you
Can't even
round the
think about it.
bend of the landing and see the second staircase heading even deeper.
So gonna die in here.
No, we're not. That's
Well, Rogue, check for traps.
I look for more traps.
All right, hit and roll me in some investigation to check for this area's traps.
11.
You detect no traps. It seems safe to go down the second staircase.
We're
You
good.
first
Let's
of
go.
all.
Okay.
We will follow in your wake.
You continue down the second staircase with no incident. No bloodvine, no traps. And you arrive at a door.
I checked for traps around this door.
Yep, roll investigation.
18.
The door is safe.
This one's safe.
Okay, yeah. I will get the door. Is it a
You-
pushy or a pulley?
It's a it's a pulley.
I stand behind Mirwin.
I'll pull it
I hold
open,
my shield up just in
Uh,
case.
exposing them to the dangers of what's inside.
And what you see before you is a long hallway, a bit darker than the others. There's still a bit of bioluminescent foliage around, flora. But about halfway down, a little more than halfway down, there's a door in the wall on the right of this hallway. And let's send you the last dingity dang dong.
Ding 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 dang dong.
Are you crazy, frog?
Ding, 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 dong, dong.
So we're at this doorway, the bottom right corner.
That's the one we just came through.
Right.
Yeah.
We haven't gone down the hallway.
Yep, that's the hallway you need to go down, and that's the door on the right you see on the at the end near the end.
Well, I head that way and I check for traps along the way.
Okay. Roll investigation for the hallway and the door.
Can I assist him?
18 again.
18 again. Yeah, you can assist. You can assist.
You can give an assist, but then I get the point for the.
Ooh, 20. Not natural.
20. Not natural. The
Oh,
hallway is empty. There are on the walls some carven reliefs, but it's unclear what they are of now, as they're covered in much crawling fungi and things. But you don't see any traps. The floor is fairly smooth here. Nothing's going to jump out and get you. As you get closer to the door, you see, as you get closer to the door, roll a nature check with disadvantage.
Roll.
Oh,
I rolled the same each
My-
time.
my higher was so much better.
I rolled 19.
7.
You see some fungi kind of growing around the door. Jums,
Strawman. Scarecrow, is that you?
it's different looking than what you've seen so far. It's kind of brown with a little bits of green in it, and you would probably do what did you roll?
18.
You would probably do best not to touch it or eat it. You can tell that for sure.
Okay, no one eat this. Especially, I'm looking at you, Marilyn.
She loves
Fine.
mushrooms.
I haven't eaten any of the mushrooms that we've come across.
You've shown great self-restraint. Proud of you.
Thanks.
What do you guys do next?
Someone should open the door.
Is it a pushy or a pulley?
It's a pulley.
I grab it and I expose them to the horrors
I stand
within.
behind Mirwin.
So Mirwin, you're the one in front. And as the door opens, upon first movement, all of these fungi release a and spores clatter down around you, mostly right on you, Mirwin. Please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
14.
Your vision kind of blanks out for a second, and you feel this wave wash over you, and you kind of, your balance kind of rocks, and you turn to look, and your dizzy mind kind of spins in your head, and when you turn around, what you see is a rider holding Vissa with a knife to her throat.
Are we gonna have
She's
to
right,
fight this?
they're right in front of you. And it's 100% real to you.
I am going to charge forward with my axe, trying to chop at the rider.
Roll attack.
Can I just go ahead and run right now?
Nope.
A 21.
You slash at the rider, trying to get him, get his grip away from Vissa, and go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Wareth, you take 11 slashing damage.
Worth, completely unrelated to what's just happening here.
Vissa is released from his grasp, and you see her form kind of stumble off, and she disappears. But that doesn't matter to you. All your focus is on the rider right in front of you.
Ow! Sorry, Bella. It's okay.
Can I?
It's Wareth's. We're gonna go Wareth, then Bew in initiative. And as the door closes in front of you, Mir, when you do find yourself in this hallway, the door closes, and behind it is another rider. This one with a spear in hand.
I don't suppose we have any way of. I yelled at Butte. Do we have any way of getting rid of this crap from her? As I draw my rapier.
Non-lethal damage?
Do we have anything that's non-lethal?
I do. I have fists. Use the back of your blade. Yeah?
I try to yell at Mir with, "It's not real."
I'm going to yell at the second rider. What do you want? Why are you following us?
All you hear from their mouths is indistinct, kind of horrific monster sounds. And you kind of bulwark with your shield and axe, and you guys, she's kind of backing you down the hallway.
Away from the door?
Away from the door. Toward the dead end behind you.
Oh, crap.
I would like to try to... grappling isn't a thing that I have. She can't be knocked prone because of the shield. And I don't have anything that can disarm her because that's a fighter thing.
One of us could get around her in through that door and destroy the mushrooms. Would that help?
I doubt it. I think the effect is already on her. I think we should
A fighter?
fighter, non-lethal damage, and try to just outlast her. I say in Bew's voice, not Ian's voice.
She's
Yeah?
backing you. She's backing you down the hall.
Okay.
I guess, I mean, we can always heal her when we're done.
On my turn, I would like to try to draw her attention and flank her, getting on the back side of her. Just kind of like make her pivot around me.
Make an athletics check.
Ooh, 23.
So what you do is, as she's kind of buckling you guys down the chamber, you make a quick juke and like wall run a little bit past her and do a flip, and you're straight behind her now. Now you guys have her. Now you guys have her one on each side.
Okay, with my bow staff, I would like to start like poking joints, trying to tire her out without hitting like anything that would permanently damage her with my 2 attacks.
Go ahead.
And since I'm flanking with Warith, they would both be at advantage.
Okay.
First one is 19.
That hits.
4 damage. Second attack. 23.
That hits again.
5 damage. And then instead of and I would like to on my first one inflict a stunning strike on Mirwin.
So you get a couple of good thunk, thunk to like the back of the knee and an elbow. And Mirwin, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Ooh, you kind of make this thunk kick to give it to stun to do stunning strike, and she just meets you with the shield and no effect whatsoever.
Okay. And again with the second. I need you to make another one because I'm going to burn another key point.
That was a 20, not natural.
And once again, her shield is just unbreakable. You meet both of these strikes with the dwarven with the dwarven bulwark. You can't make. It's like hitting a tree.
That earlier.
Mirwin, it is your turn, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I have my bonus actions.
Okay, go
Sorry.
ahead with your bonus action.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that.
How many damage have you done so far?
I did 5 and 4, which would be 9. All right, unarmed strike, and I'm going to burn another key point to do stunning strike one more time. Well, if I hit. Both of those were 18s, which brings me up to 23.
That hits.
Additional 9 points of damage. And again with the stunning strike. Con save, please, for me.
Two.
Ah, she is stunned. Wait, that might be bad. She can't make saving throws.
Or yeah,
was
you're you get thumped back. You're not knocked prone, but you are cowered behind your shield, and you're unable to.
Wait. Maybe did you mishear what she said? Her roll. What did you hear as a roll?
2.
22.
22.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Sometimes your
bad
numbers are.
connection today, but whatever.
Yeah, sometimes your numbers are a little fudged. 22. Now, no. Once again, it's like fighting a tree. up in here. The rider, you see the rider slam his staff at you, but once again and again, out of rage, you slap it away. And it is Murwin's turn, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
She did. It was a 3.
3.
What the
Your-
heck?
Your mind continues to be fogged, and the vision of the riders, though it is strange, seems so visceral and intense that they seem to be right in you, and you feel the rage of them attempting to kill Vissa. What do you do?
I'm going to swing my axe at them again.
Which one?
One's closer to me.
Bu's closer to you.
And
He was right up on your stuff.
The one that just attacked you.
8.
An 8 does not hit. So with your first strike, Bu, you're able to duck out of it. With your second,
Another 8.
also does not hit. This time you get your staff up in time to swat the axe away. It's Warth's turn.
I say, well, you're making me do this, so I just straight up attack her.
All right, roll damage or roll attack.
Natural 20.
And you get your sneak attack dice.
Yeah. So
Roll damage.
It's doubling all of that stuff.
well, the attack for the rapier was only it was 5, 16, so that's double, right?
Yes. Oh, jeez. Is that your
20. Okay. Describe to me how you safely
I do not murder
how
our
you
teammate.
how you deftly and safely knock her dead cold out.
So I look at her intently in the eyes, and I decide, you know what, we have to end this now before it gets out of hand. So I take my rapier, and I charge towards her, and I juke to the left, and then I run towards the wall, and I run a wall run, just a couple of steps, and I leap on top of her, and I come down straight on her head with the hilt of my sword, and boom!
And Mirwin goes straight over, out cold.
Well, that was fun, huh?
yeah, like no.
I
I'm gonna
immediately
be like this.
apply some tearful nightshade to her.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d8.
I'm
Well,
slumped.
stabilizer too.
4.
All right, she's stabilized and has 4 hit points. Still unconscious. Or does stabilize wake up?
Yeah, stabilize pops you back up from
Okay.
doing death saving throws.
So you prop Mirwin up against the wall, kind of kneeling next to her, applying the nightshade, and Mirwin, you feel this spinning tornado sensation in your head, getting slower and slower until your eyes open. And where a second ago 2 dark riders were attacking you and trying to kill Vissa, now you're in a hallway, but Bu and Warth are there.
Yeah.
And your head hurts
Guys,
real bad.
got rid of the riders. Good
Yeah,
job.
we killed
Yeah.
the riders. We are safe now.
Also got rid of like half my hit points too. Thanks.
Good.
Oh, I apply
poor
some
Warth.
tearful nightshade to myself.
Yeah. Roll a d8.
Can I? How long did it take her to come to?
I mean, she right after that, you guys set her up against the wall, and he put the nightshade on. It took maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Can we
why
take
don't
a
we?
rest for a bit?
Yeah, let's rest here for a little bit, and Mirwin, I think we all can use a rest. We all took a heavy beating from those riders.
Vissa's okay. Is Vissa safe?
Vissa is fine. Whatever you saw, it is fine now, and you don't need to worry any longer. That nightmare is over.
Mhm.
So you're able to take a rest. You kind of go back up against the dead end of the wall, and there you're able to get do you want to take what kind of rest do you want to do here? How long
Let's
do you
take
want
a
to stay?
short rest.
All right, you take a short
Hour.
rest for an hour. So go ahead and make that roll.
Let's expend those hit die, which I believe is plus your Constitution.
Yeah, I think so. So what did you heal up to, View?
I just got 7 hit points back, which will take me
So 43.
43, and I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
And if we're resting for at least 20 minutes, of course, I get all of my key points back. So.
Yes. All right, you're up to 43 with key points. What is your roll worth?
I rolled 3 of them. It gave me 9 back. Then I rolled 2 more, and it gave me
Hello.
13.
Oh, we have a return. We have someone here. Hello.
Hi, Mariah.
She's Mariah. She's over there. What did you roll up to?
I am back at full health.
You're back at full health. Ah, very nice.
Hi.
That's a heck of a roll. All right. And Mirwin, what was your roll?
Just a second. Okay, I'm up to 34.
Okay, very good. All right, good with the short rest, and actually, this is a good stopping point based on
Hey.
what happens next. So this is where we end tonight's session. Good game, guys.